I'm real. I'm real. I'm mean as a drop kick. I go as hard. You weak as a chopstick. You go as hard. Getting beat ain't an option. I'm rocking Mars. She out when I. We're free, not young. As long as there's breath in me, guarantee we'll have it all. I'm real, I'm real. I'm mean as a drop kick, I go as hard. You weak as a chopstick, you go as hard. Getting beat ain't an option. I'm rocking Mars. She out when I die before I play with these boys. If shit goes down, we'll tell a club up. If you hear a gun sound, get ready to duck. We don't appreciate clowns hating cause of punk. Put them in the dunk tank, yeah, part of the blood. I guess he showed out for the love of horse. If you was really thug, how you put money for horse? To me, your bud died like a casket closed. I'm the realest in the city. Ask them hoes. Ask around the city. I'm really, really hot. Never had to take it. They kiss and give me truth. Kiss and they lick it. Yeah, they love me a lot. Then she gets the business in the day or in the dark. They know you can hate on me constantly. Just know that I'm real. Yo. Yo. Let me see. You do it like that. Yay. We in the building. I'm in the building. You already know. It's your boy D Calico. Back at it. You know what I mean? We're finna touch on the Jewkatan Peninsula. Let me put that on here. Right? The Jewkatan Peninsula. All right. The Jewkatan Peninsula. Right? It is what it is. You know it as the Jewkatan Peninsula. But I'm here to tell you, the new name. We're going to touch down. We're going to call this the Jewkatan Peninsula. Right? Not being funny, but actually bringing a little reverence to it. You know what I mean? For a myriad of reasons, for a plethora of reasons, as you'll soon see. Right? Since we're learning about the Yucatan. It's in southeastern Mexico. Right? Jewkatan or Yakubans. The Yakubans. Right? Or, who I'm talking about, Yakub, Jacob. Right? Obviously famous for building these these beautiful step pyramids and many other structures, which takes a little bit of so-called slave work, so to speak, right? So in some cases like this, people create a slave race, right? And what would that slave race be called? Tamahu. The Jews of Ale Mujeres. which is in America, right? Guess what else? Since we're talking about, like you'll see how people definitely connect the Anunnaki with a Tamahu, right? The Anunnaki, these gods who created a race of people to do do the heavy lifting, to do the slave work, right? Let me show you. Right? Okay, it's just one G. Let's show you what the Igigi look like. Who the Anunnaki created, which is obviously synonymous with Tamahu. The Tamahus, these people are Igigi. These let's say, damn. Oh yeah. It was Sharon, but oh shucks. Thank you. Shout out to Real Rap. Yeah. So I'm gonna rewind it. Touch back. Cause y'all didn't even see the Igigi the whole time. I apologize. Let me look on both sides. All right. Because this is definitely the Igigi, right? Whom the Anunnaki created. Yeah, right. You're right. I'm going to just share it the whole time. Because it's definitely messing up any other way. Right? So this the Anunnaki created these people, this race of people, these very white, blue-eyed people. You feel me? I don't have to, stress who that may look like in modern times. I think we are all aware. And this is who the Anunnaki created, which is the Igigi are definitely associated with being the Tamahu also, right? These very white structures, characters with blue eyes. This was the race of people that the Anunnaki created to do the slave work, do the heavy lifting, so to speak, right? And they're also called the Tamahu, right? Let me show you. Yeah, like I was speaking on, they was tell you that the word Jewkatan is coming from the Spanish, right? But it's literally coming from the yucca plant, which is a genus of perennial shrubs and trees in the family Asparagaceae. Subfamily Agavoideae. Its 40 to 50 species are notable for their rosettes of evergreen, tough sword-shaped leaves and large terminal panicles of white or whitish flower. They are native to the hot and dry, arid parts of the Americas and the Caribbean. Early reports of the species were confused with the cassava. So the yucca plant is native to the Americas, but they want to have us believe that Jewkatan is named from the Spanish. Make it make sense when you find the yucca plant in the Yucatan. But nevertheless, right? Since we are definitely all in the Americas, we got to touch on why I'm saying this the old world. This is the old world, right? Biblically so, and other ways, but we're gonna stick to the biblical truths of this being the old world. And of course, we could start with the one of the oldest patriarchs of the Bible, which is Enoch, right? Enoch. Yeah, you see the name Enoch right in the middle of Tenochtitlan, which is a giant pyramid in the city in Mexico, right? Let's take a look at the map. Yep. Texcoco, Texaco, or how we would say Texas. You know, so this is where you find Tenochtitlan, right? And this being, some of the oldest area of civilization in the Americas, and that would correspond with the Bible speaking on Enoch being that eldest patriarch, because we know Enoch as the great, as the grandfather to Noah, right? Tenochtitlan was an Aztec city that flourished between AD 1325 and 1521, built on the island on Lake Texcoco, right? It had a system of canals and causeways that supplied the hundreds of thousands of people who lived there. It was largely destroyed by the Spanish conquistador Hernan Cortez after a siege in 1521. In modern day Mexico City now lies over much of its remains. In a 1520 letter written to King Charles the First of Spain, Cortez described the city that he would soon attack. The city is as big as Seville or Cordoba. The main streets are very wide and very straight. Some of these are on the land, but the rest are all the smaller ones and are half on land, half canals where they paddled their canoes. From an Age of Voyages, 1350 to 1600, by Mary Wisner Hanks, Oxford University, Aztec Social Organization. The people of Tenochtitlan were divided into numerous clans called Cowpuli. And cow, no matter what they're saying, means black. So they want you to think it means the big house, But luckily we know etymology. We know Mexico was called Mexicali, and Cali means black, right? Just like California, Queen Khalifa or the goddess Kali, right? Cal also, yeah, Cal, same word, means black. So Kapuli, if Puli is meaning the house, then the Cal is meaning black. So it's a black house. The people of Tenochtitlan were divided into numerous clan groups called the Black House, or maybe the Big Black House, but it was definitely the Black House. And these in turn consisted of smaller neighborhoods. Usually, the Black House was made up of a group of Mace halting or common families led by Pipleton, which means nobles, right? Who lived in Mexico a few decades after Cortez. Right? Look at this. Based in Mexico. All right. This city is a city Cain built and called it Enoch. Right? Cain went out from the presence of Yahweh and dwelt in the land of Nod
on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Hanok, or Hank in this day and age, we would say. And he built a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Hanok. Enoch, Cain's son, helped Cain's son helped create a sacrificial system among the people that has led to many remains found from that period that were obviously sacrifices. If one will also notice from the scriptures in the Old Testament, there was plenty of sacrificing going on. The seed of Azrael that was in the garden mentioned in the book of Enoch, written by Adam's son. This, I believe, is huge because in the scriptures, Cain went east, dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. So all we have to do is look west to Enoch, Tilan, to find Eden. I encourage that all look into this matter yourself and don't believe anything I say. So, right? And that's Enoch. So basically, Enoch was a Olmec, right? It's not it. Hold on. So Enoch is famous because he's the great grandfather of Noah, and he's the only reason Noah knew that there was going to be a flood. His grandfather always warned him, so he got the prophecy from the prophet Enoch, and he was wise enough to listen to granddad. But bringing a little more truth to this being the old world. We speak of Noah's Ark when we speaking on this being the old world. Well, right here in the Gulf of Mexico, there's been found thousands of giant ancient anchors. Look what they say, 6,500-year-old stone ark found in Florida, standing stones. Holy Stone ark anchors on the west central coast of Florida. They say in this proves that Atlantis was on the Gulf of Mexico as the inland sea of Atlantis with Newport Richey. That's right next to Tampa also. So they do say Tampa is Atlantis. So it would be in Florida is what we're saying. It could be as far as Bluntstown or Lake Okeechobee. But a lot of reports are pointing, like they just said Newport Richey. We always hear Tampa also in many books as an entrance port with the carvings of Atlas and Hesperos, the first wife of an anchor-type stone. So they finding thousands of anchors, right here in the Gulf of Mexico. Ancient ones. Maybe proving that Noah and Enoch were American, all right? Old world Americans before the flood. Yep. Before the flood. That some might not believe happened. But a lot of things are, every culture speaks of great deluges. A deluge means a flood I mean, every culture. I mean, they're still digging out ancient towns and ruins all the time. Why are they digging out these places? Because they're covered in dirt or it used to be mud because it was a flood, right? Come on, see that. Let me see. See what they give us. We got some dark Aztecs and some real yellow ones, and real red ones. You know, I don't like when y'all try to leave out the dark ones because we still are. Like, look at this. This is Olmec, but y'all will throw that in Africa, won't you? Y'all will throw that right in Africa. Hey, that ain't what I know what we look like. Black as hell, big nose, big lip. Man, they ain't wanna. Man, stop that crap. Real Olmecs, real Americans, old world. Let's see what we have here. Especially this doesn't. I know when y'all be seeing this image, y'all be like, "Come on, man, ain't no native." Y'all be hating. These the real deal, real Seminole. Right? I ain't down there. We still finna get on Noah being right here. I was just trying to see what this image is. It just adds tip. Okay. Type, but let me get with it. All right. So, right. Noah literally had to travel using gopher's wood. Hold on, let me check the comments. What's going on with y'all? Okay. Yeah, I need you like eyes in the back of my head.
God damn. I'm like, man, it's like 15 minutes. I'm like, bro, take a break, check the chat. Like, look, this is what I do, bro. Before you switch links, check your chat, man. Before you switch links, that way you can tell if you like now you see how you got how you got the theme? So
Yeah,
you're really supposed to put it on that fourth, or like how you got it now, so that it's shared. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it on the end so that way I don't ever forget. But I do the whole window so that way, every time I leave and come back, I know I'm always sharing.
yeah.
But yeah, that's some fire images, bro. See, I don't be using Yahoo like that, bro. You know, like Google ain't gonna give you everything. See, I gotta start using different streaming engines, man, because that shit fire right there, bro.
Finna say,
The images, yeah, the images of yeah, bro. Next time, like before we get out the phone, I'm gonna hop on the link. You know what I'm saying? While you go live, I shared the video, but they got you shit shadow banned. I'm looking at my subscriptions and it's not showing you live till I jump on the channel. I'm like, that don't make no damn sense.
hey, I'm telling you, hey, I'm him. I'm shadow banned. You know what I'm
I
saying?
gotta
That's
come.
me.
I gotta come on the channel. Like normally, I can at least because my shit kind of messed up, but at least I can see all my subscriptions live. I gotta hit your channel to see it live. I'm like, it's not no
Oh
doggone
yeah,
sense.
this the last channel they want you to see. This is the last one they want you to see. I'm thinking they'll at least get off my back because I'm going live late or anytime. I just go random. So I'm like, damn, maybe they'll, let me slide, man. You know. But nah, they still hating. So
I like I like where you leading it from, bro. So to kind of reiterate, so you got the look. Go back to the image of the Agigi, bro. I like that.
mhm.
I like how you was touching on the Agigi, and then you starting to bring it home to America
Yeah, I gotta
because
get on them
all this,
Tamahoe. You're right. Yeah, I ain't
yeah.
finished on them Tamahoe.
All right,
Oh my bad. Hold on, wrong one.
yeah, because you cooking, bro. I'm liking this, man. I ain't going nowhere else, bro. That's where the knowledge at.
Yeah. This the Gigi or the Tamahu, that was created, you know, to do the work of the gods.
Now I
You
got a
know,
question.
yeah,
Are these the people that rebelled against the Egyptians and had to get kicked out?
yeah, so-called Hebrew. Hmm.
No, these right here. These people.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show
All
you
right.
another name they call them, right?
Okay.
Hold on, right? Also
Ah,
called the
no.
also called the Habiru, but they'll put Aparu or like a Pyru, but Aparu or Apiru or Habaru. Habaru is where you getting Hebrew. You know what I mean?
That shit too
It's all
fire,
the
bro.
same. And like they saying, meaning dusty or dirty, right? Like, hold on. Yeah, right. Like they're saying right here, the term Aparu, which appears throughout the archive, is merely the Akkadian cognate of the word Hebrew or Habaru. Akkadian being a diplomatic language in which most of we can go in there in a second. Let me try to get an image or two. You know, like this is the people that was working behind them. Or hold on, well they were invaders. That's why you see them even with weapons. These Apiru or Aparu or Habiru or Hebrew, however you want to call them. Yeah, they were invaders, and you know they were a lot more fair skinned than the Egyptians. You feel me? So they also fit the description of the Gigi. You feel me? It's the same people. It's the same people, and they ain't giving up the images like these. Okay, maybe I got to put them more. Cause they tripping. Right? You see what they showing you as a Habaru or Aparu? Let me just tap all the way in. That way it'll be clearer, right?
Yeah.
So this fourth one is the Habaru. You know, that's why I'm saying once again he's very skinned. He's of the Gigi bloodlines. He's of the Tamahu bloodline. This is a Libyan, a Nubian, a Syrian, Hebrew, and a Mittite. So there's some bad guys called Hebrews too. You know what I'm saying? These invaders.
Hey man, salute, bro. Big Hefe pulled up, bro. Salute to Big Hefe. Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah. That brother be going there. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh, did you
I
talk about the
already
same?
know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
him.
Big
That's
Hefe.
him.
Yeah, it's
That's
Big
him.
Hefe. That's the
Yes
homie.
sir. Yes sir.
Salute Hardline, bro. That's the homie, bro. Real knowledge. See, that's a real scholar from the Bay, bro. That's why I got respect for that man. Like he don't talk much, but when he got something to say, he gonna kill it every time, bro. Every time I ever heard that man speak, he kill it.
What we was just
Well, y'all got it. I'm
I'm
going
trying to
back on mute, bro.
see where we just
But
been
look,
at.
you was on the Hebrew. Yeah, that man got hella links. Hey, if you hit that arrow, oh, there you go. There you go. That's it.
Mhm.
There you go.
So, but yeah, these definitely the Habaru
I like this.
or Habiru. That's why even Israelites would say we're not Hebrews. They don't want to be these people right here. You know what I mean? And this it's a little understandable because it is a difference than all of these things, but we just put it in one big crab barrel. This is what we're really doing. And you know where we learned it from? You know, we learned it from them damn colonizers. Being honest, but all of my towns on the hills and on the sea coast have gone over to the Haparu, Byblos, with those two other towns remains under my control. Rib Hadi to Pharaoh Amenhotep III, the Armana letters, you know, 14th century BC, 1400 years before Jesus. Should we do like Labiu or Libya when he gave the land of Shechem, Nablus to the Haparu? Right? Yep. So they was having trouble with these rovers. People, embassy up here were in bondage in Egypt down to the time of Ramos. See, because they like to talk about slavery and stuff. That was just, especially when we was doing it, when we was the people in so-called enslaved people, we were putting them in prison. Their ass was some bad motherfuckers. We were locking them up, and they want to act like we were slaving people. We still fed you. We just kept you in chain, kept you in bondage, made you work a little bit. Right? The king of Jerusalem pointed to the roving tribes penetrating from the waste of Transjordan and called them Habaru. Habaru is derived from the Hebrew root Haber. So it don't matter what word it is. When you say HBR, it means Hebrew. Just like even Hebrew. So a member of a band. Habaru means bandits and is issued for companions of thieves, troops of robbers in Hosea, and companion of a destroyer. This meaning of the word Habaru should have been suggested by the fact that sagas, which is translated as bandits, cutthroats, is interchanged with the term Habaru. The various theories about Habaru of the El Armana letters that it signifies Ivri, or the Hebrew, or Aparu, meaning miners, or Afaru from the Babylonian region of Afaru, are thus found to be without foundation. Yep.
I'm not familiar with that one, bro. To Hefe in the chat, who's Joktan in the Bible, bro? I know that Bible pretty good. I'm not familiar with that one.
We'll
That's
pull
why I
them up.
said, bro, Oh, look, hey, bro, he backstage. Hey, he backstage.
All right.
Backstage. Yes, sir. My dog done pulled up. Yes, sir.
What's up?
What's good with it, Hardline?
What's going on, big
Man, I seen you drop the link right quick, so let me see what they hollering about.
Yes,
But I can't. I gotta dig more into it. But I know it's a man in the Bible by the name of Joktan. And
yeah, like who is that, bro?
when
Hold on.
I was just about to just build off the letters and shit right quick, because how he says the Jewkatan, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
the Y and the J and the I derive from each other. It all comes from the I, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
how it's called the Yucatan, it could also be called the Jewkatan because Y's and J's are interchangeable. Actually, it could be called Jewkatan because C's and G's are interchangeable. But just taking it back to what you called it, Jewkatan. Y and J is the same thing. The J is a fake letter. It's the last letter in the English alphabet.
Exactly.
And then I saw up there in your writing it said Acadian, and I've been digging into how Quebec is Acadia, and ancient France is called Arcadia. It's supposed to be called Arcadia. So it's something up in there. You feel me? Because
Hey,
my Creole side, like the French people in my
sir.
family, they
Yeah.
go back to that over there. So I've been digging into Acadia. Like it's just a little ironic
The more
Ancient French
I'm
people
with you.
from
Hey, let
Arcadia.
me finish. Watch this. Uh-huh.
Just
I'm gonna give
a
you a
little,
Jew. Keep going, because I got something.
this is a little ironic. The
yep.
ancient Arcadians ended up in Acadia.
Look, check this out. I wanted you to land your plane because look, hey, look, look. I'm gonna help you out. I live in Acadiana Parish, right?
Yeah,
And I went to high school in Acadiana. And the history is the Cajuns, right? They came from Nova Scotia. So you hitting on a point and you right on it. You know, so you said Quebec, you in the right area, you in Canada. Hey, bro. Hey, on another link, look up exactly. It's spelled instead of the two K's, we got ACA. But if you look up the Acadians that left Nova Scotia, it's gonna give Harline a link to
Hey,
finish out what you're looking at.
see, put it like this, like because the word Amorite means cave dwellers, right? So we want to they make sure to distinguish that the original Amorites or cave dwelling people, which would have been dark skinned people, were the divine representation of the Amorites. So the earlier Amorites, which would have been Amoru, like before the Akkadian, Akkadian is what they traditionally call them, but they're really Amoru. You feel me? So they're Moors.
and,
You know what I mean?
and all of that is also in South America indigenously.
Hey, that's why I'm
Among
bringing it back. This is the old world. I ain't gonna lie, you probably just popped up, but that's really one of the main points. That's why I'm talking about the Jewkatan Peninsula. You feel me? I'm showing them how this is the old world. I could go scientifically and all other kind of ways, but I'm just showing them biblically, and with some science, because I'm showing them how, Enoch and Tenochtitlan, like we got places named after the elders like that. And Enoch is where Noah learned that the flood was going to come. He learned it from his great grandfather. And Noah did what? Built the ark. And over here in this part of the world, you find a lot of what they call anchors. You feel me? You find all these ancient anchors. They say they found thousands of anchors, right there in the Gulf of Mexico. You feel
it,
me?
and in Florida, the
Yeah,
little old
yeah, that's Gulf.
man.
Yeah, Gulf of Mexico is Florida, Louisiana,
Gotcha,
Texas,
gotcha.
Mexico. Yeah, all of that.
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
Yeah, it's a elder white dude. Well, I think he white, and I don't really know what ethnicity
Hmm.
he is or whatever.
Hmm.
But he out there in Tampa, I believe, and he got some in his yard, and he started talking about the ones in his yard and ones to his neighbors. Basically, he got a whole little documentary. He been following
You
this
on point. You
thing.
on point.
He's the old man, like you can't
He
make
ain't
me
tripping, and he
believe
ain't
this.
tripping either. He's definitely not tripping.
Yeah, the old man. Oh, he like these is ancient anchors. This is the ancient world. Look at this. Like he's showing these holes that's drilled in them. Perfect.
And you see
He
it right
like
there.
they trying to tell us nature did this. Yeah,
Matter of fact, let me go with some
yeah,
images.
yeah. Them big ass things. All over Florida, all over,
Yep,
all out there. No,
exactly. Ancient.
they know they playing around.
Since
Like
been.
this right here. Like, you know, they finding ancient giant anchors.
Mm.
They're finding them like this. They're finding all kinds,
This is my
you know,
question, bro.
thousands.
To have the technology to be able to pull that shit up, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy, dog.
Yep. This is what they
Seafaring
found. This is
people.
how they were finding them right there. Stuff like
Mm.
that. I'm talking about thousands right here in the Gulf. And we talking about ancient ones. Like they saying how
Mm.
they found a stone ark 6,500 years old. They don't want you to think that we was rocking like that 6,500 years ago, right here in the old world in Gulf of Mexico, Florida, down south. Not them
But
country
it's
niggas.
it's a show that I saw on the boy channel 432 to drop. It's called The Mysterious Cities of Gold. And little did I know, 'cause, I was born in '83, so the show came out, I want to say in 81, 82. So I ain't knew nothing about this, right? But lo and behold, they made a show with a little boy named Esteban. And
Mm-hmm.
Esteban came through the Straits of Magellan, and he was with Magellan. And he was with a girl. I can't think of the girl name. And this other little boy. But basically the girl and them, they was all from there. And Esteban, he didn't know, they try to make it seem like he didn't know where he was from. But Esteban knew how to communicate with the people and shit. You feel me? And Esteban had this little amulet on. Basically, the amulet had some symbol that he had to lock in with the other people out here. It was some ancient shit. Like they had one part of the necklace and he had the other part. And when he got out and they connected together, then you could put it into the pyramids and activate them motherfuckers or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. It
And
split the power, with the two lands or two people, basically. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Through the power of the sun. Esteban was a child of the sun. And every
Mhm.
time it was some odd shit going on, he could command the sun and do shit or whatever in the show. But now it was a little boy. He was supposed to be from some shit called the Heba people. And he had technology. This little nigga, I mean, he had everything. He had steamships. He had all types of stuff from his people. He knew how to read the hieroglyphs. He knew how to do hella little stuff or whatever. And it's a certain episode when they run into the Olmecs and the Olmecs was creating people.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, the
Mhm.
Olmecs was these
And
big head. They try to make him look
I'm,
like
I'm
this.
glad you. I'm glad you went back to that, because that's definitely what I have to finish, because that's what the Jewkatan Peninsula is all about. Because like I say, I was pointing out the Gigi, these Tamahus, right? We all call the original Caucasians Tamahus, right? Right? So
Yeah, yeah.
I always ask people, why is there a place called Tamahu in the Yucatan Peninsula? You know what I'm saying? So that's just showing you that they're Yakubians. You know what I'm saying? Is what it's boiling down to. You know. So Tamahu, they saying, was established December 7th, 1574 in Guatemala, right? Which is right there in that same peninsula.
One
Yo, yo,
second, bro.
yo! I see everybody in the building. So
Hey,
shit.
like to Harlan, like, cause like Harlan said, mine's moved to Georgia, and I agree with that. Like, would you give like Harlan? Would you give the like the mines going up to Wisconsin, or would you say that's the Aztec? Cause that pyramid up there in Wisconsin. I was wondering if the Aztec were up there and came down, cause they either came north, they were either straight up north or northwest, in my opinion. Like, but that's interesting if you say the mines were in Georgia, because I wasn't sure if the Aztec might have been in Wisconsin or Georgia as well.
Yep. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna show
I'm gonna give them time to type it up.
we just said the Mayans in Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though I got to come back to what I still want to touch on, but
He
what
said
they
it's
call
possible. Oh, go ahead, bro.
no, what they call the Incas, you know, are truly the Uncas, right? Like how we had an Inca chief list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Unca is the chief. The chiefs were the Uncas, the leaders, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they telling us Inca when it's Unca.
Hey,
You
that
know,
symbolism in the corner was hard, bro. Like, not to cut your wisdom, that shit look hard. That shit,
mhm,
you already know what that look like.
mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. On it. kind of whatever. I don't know. Hey, I mean, you know,
Hey,
yeah, like that, yeah. It looked like the reproductive system of the woman, really.
you
Yeah,
already know. That's the first thing I saw, bro. I was like,
it can't
yo,
be nothing else. It
yo.
can't be
Now
nothing else.
look, hardline going where I'm. See, I never heard this Unca stuff before, so I ain't gonna disparage you. But hardline going with what I'm going with, like I always got that. I recently got that Y, that Inga or Yinga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
do. It do
Yeah,
hardline. It's
it's
got that. Yeah,
interchangeable.
that
The
Y and
K,
G.
the G, the C, all that's interchangeable. So yeah,
And,
it could be with the G sound easily, or spelled like that.
and he also said it's possible, but Mayans had to get the flower from Georgia to make Mayan blue. Hmm. And see, that's what people don't understand about the mounds, bro. When they say that, people met for how they call what they say that stupid ass shit. People met for starts with an S. It's at the Indian Mounds. They try to say that in Louisiana. They met for secular, yeah, secular events. No, it's not secular events. You know what I'm saying? They were doing it was like barter and trade, bro. It's like setting up a trading post. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to this mom, bro. Come to this trading post. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you what you need. Hey, I got the herb. You know what I'm saying? You got the you know what I'm saying? You got certain or you got different types of herbs. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna share and trade because that's what they be trying to figure out in Louisiana. How did they have
Trying to make sure
stuff that's naturally in Colorado or stuff that's naturally even further west, like Washington? How did certain fossils and certain seashells get all the way down to Louisiana because niggas was moving around sharing culture.
okay, I was trying to see. So I was just trying to see something.
Like that, man.
Yeah, just like we said, the C, the G, and all that. That's why they say Mohegan or Mohican. It's all the same though. Mohicans, Mohegans. You know what I'm saying? C, the K, the G, they all interchangeable.
Right.
Yeah, we was on this gopher wood, right? Not to get lost. Because Noah's Ark was constructed from what? Gopher wood. But what is gopher wood? It's a type of cypress. Mm, like this. Hold on. Because they playing dumb right now. Like this. Matter of fact, what is?
Hey, bro said every ancient language was found there at that spot you was looking up. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. You gotta give Hefe a wrench, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
no
most
doubt.
definitely. Most definitely. Attempts to identify gopher wood as cypress. Right. They done started smothering the front page with this kind of shit now, right? But why they won't just go to science? I ain't asked about Noah no more. I took Noah off the question. They still bringing up Noah. We're gonna get the scientifically what gopher wood is because they showing it down here in the pictures. But I'm looking at the words. Go to images then.
Man, I'm gonna put that in I'm gonna put that in the archives, bro. Hold on. That color. I'm gonna go look that up later on my own.
Yeah, come on,
COM.
Calco. Now we're gonna pull it back up. But
All right. No, I'm gonna just put that in the archives just cause, bro.
most
Shit,
definitely, just like when you brought that Varangians, I'm like, okay,
facts,
you know,
facts.
right to the how did I get on Pinterest?
COMACR. So coma calco. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Coma calco. Yes, sir. Start that. I'm gonna go through that later. Put that in my archives.
All right. First any designation company. Down the guesswork. Other three beside, okay. Cedar, pine, ebony, fir, wicker, acacia. Yeah, these biblical people put their emotions into their articles sometimes. But
Man, Hefe on one again. A nigga on one. Man said Barry fell first brought up. Go ahead, bro.
nah, I was just looking at how they was already connecting it with the Louisiana swamp and all that.
No, I'm about to check what you saw about in a second. You said Barry fell first brought up Coma Calico, and they laughed at him. But it was him who showed them Leif Erikson, and the Vikings came here, and that's consensus. Mm-hmm. That's hard. And I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look his name up too. Good look. Good looking.
Yeah. See, these cypress trees can bend. You know, these palm trees and stuff that we have. You know, these in Florida and stuff. They can bend with the wind and all of that. So they're supposed to be real tough and durable. Right? Watch this. They don't really want you to know where it grows because it grows right over here in the world. Like I say, back to this old world.
Damn.
You know,
Niggas.
it's coming out the swamp. It's coming out the Gulf.
Hey, nigga, hold on, bruh. Hold on. Look at that tree right there. Nigga, that's cypress, bro. We got nothing but
Exactly.
cypress
That's what I'm telling you. That's what
down here.
Gopher's wood is. That's what Gopher's wood is.
Damn. Nigga, we got nothing but cypress trees in Louisiana, bruh.
Exactly.
And them shits, they grow out the water. Like, that's one of the only trees I've ever seen. They literally grow out the swamp. They grow out the water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why they're saying because of their durability, they would have been ideal.
That makes sense. The shit
creating
grow
an
out the
arm.
water. Why not? Hey, man, you got me excited, bro. My bad. I ain't trying to talk over you, bro. Damn.
No. Heck no. Now you're on point.
It's shit hard, Calico. It's shit hard,
So
bro.
so Noah is from the old world. Gopher's wood is this cyper, this cedar, this fir. Oh, wait, just hold on. Let me get to it. Just pull those up.
Excuse me. Look at that, bro. Look the connection. He said in Oakland, it's a place called Cypress Village where all of them used to be, and the tree is the logo of the neighborhood. Damn, bro.
That's why you call it fear, I guess. Gopher. What they say? See, now we can see when you get away from the Bible stuff they pushing out, then you can find out like gopher tree could be cypress or any of the following: cedar, pine,
Look at that.
juniper, acacia, bulrushes, and boxwood. You know, the gopher wood, the cypress wood, coming from most likely Florida. Because, like they say, Florida in fact has more cypress forest than any other state. Both species. Remember the Cooperseke the cypress tree family, and both are members of the Taxidium genera. Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta charge your thing. I was just about to tell you, bro. You gotta charge your device.
So
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you just need like a little co-host, man. See, well, I get it though. Like you go into tunnel vision when you do your shit. I see it now. You be in tunnel vision.
yeah.
I'm like that sometimes too.
So they call them conifers because they have a single trunk, right? So that make it ideal for for the natives to make a canoe, for you to be, and we already see how durable it is in water. It grows in water. You know, we know wood floats, but this wood would be a little more ideal for water. Water would never, penetrate it like that. It'd be like water to a duck. We still in this old world right here. We in the Jew-katan Peninsula. We over here tracking down Noah. We track down Enoch. We tracking down Noah, right? They say no, although it is undoubtedly, ain't no doubt that it refers to some type or some sort of coniferous tree. It's with that fur that go fur. Con meaning with, right? So it's with the furrous or the singleness of that trunk. It's that type of a tree that possesses great strength and durability. Cypress was often used by shipbuilders in the ancient Near East. Mhm. The gopher wood, being cypress wood, you know, they want to talk about some Near East and all that junk. This stuff is right here indigenous to the America. You know, like don't make me go back to the article that my brother Lloyd Damien dropped about the oldest forest ever in America, in the world. It's American. It's in Cairo, New York. You would just add that. Right? Like they're saying, the oldest known forest fossils discovered in town of Cairo, New York. You know, when we talking about the old world, the old town, and it's right here. In December of 2019, there was a scientific study published about the discovery of the oldest known fossil forest in Cairo, New York. This fossil forest dates back 385 million years. It is 2 to 3 million years older than a forest discovered in Gilbo, New York, previously believed to be the oldest. So the oldest and the oldest both were from right here in America, New York.
It's hard. That's too hard. I saw an article of that like that ran through my phone, and I saw everybody on TikTok and Instagram, like what I'm saying, making videos. It's too hard.
Bro, that just means New York really is the Big Apple.
Since been,
It was the
since
first
been,
apple.
bruh. When I was working up there in Rochester, I ain't gonna lie, New York beautiful, bro. Like all of America is like that, but it's like, bro, like people have no idea. New York big as shit, dog. It don't look that big on the map, but nigga, New York is fucking huge, dog. And once again, you got jungles in New York, just like you got jungle in Virginia, and
Bro,
you know what I'm saying, man.
what's this? The origin of the trees. and forest in the mid-Devonian period was a turning point in Earth history. It marks permanent changes to ecology, carbon dioxide levels, and climate. The fossilized advanced root system is comparable to modern seed plants and suggests a unique ecological role. It is believed that a flood killed most of the trees in the forest and preserved the root system as fossils. Mhm. Like I said, there's been many, many deluge stories. Deluge meaning a flood.
Facts.
The fossil forest is located on the town of Cairo property and is not open to the public. It is very important that we protect the area for future study, analysis, and safe enjoyment. Huh?
Be right. Let me turn my AC off, bro.
Yes, sir. But yeah, this
Yeah.
is the old world. This is the old world. The oldest of old. So the Garden of Eden, right? The Garden of Eden. If I get matter of fact, I have to go to different and do
The
that.
world's oldest forest. I like that shit, bro.
Right? Just to add this in there. Right? And now let's see. Now
Oh,
Yahoo get on my nerve. Oh,
that's too hard, bro. Good boy, say.
the Royal City, right? It should be on. They don't got. I hate when they don't show books.
Damn, 387 million years old, bro. It's
I'm
crazy.
gonna go to Google. I'm gonna have to go to Google. They get on my nerve with this type of stuff. This that shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't like. I'm going to read this
Don't
later.
like.
That's that shit I don't like. Upstate New York. That's where I was working at, bro. I was up there in Rochester. That's considered upstate. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Now watch Google what I want. Even though they talking about nothing too. It ain't making no sense.
What
Hold
you
on.
looking for?
I can go to books though, so they done messed up. That's the best thing about Google.
Yeah,
'Cause
Google got the books. Yeah,
yeah.
facts.
Right. What they say? Atlantis. What does this book say?
Atlantis was America.
Yeah. Tampa was the royal city.
Oh.
You know.
Well, I say, bro, these niggas be looking for Atlantis and like you on it, nigga.
You know.
You on it. You know, especially, breaking down all the other allegories and stuff. But nigga, this is the old world, bro. Since been.
And that's why we saying what Atlantis pyramids, floods. What am I bringing up? I'm talking about Noah's floods. Tampa's in Florida. The cypress wood is in Florida.
Peace to the
Noah,
goddess.
Florida. Enoch was on the other side of the Gulf of Mexico. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the flood is what took Atlantis down. Is what took the old world down.
Once again, damn resets. I be talking about them paradigm shifts. Peace to the goddess, goddess NRG. Peace.
For sure.
Cause they be shadow. Hey, look, bro. This is what you gonna like. You really gonna have to do the upcoming. Cause your shit really shadow banned, bro. Like you really can't just pop live and shit. Cause like I said, I was looking at I was looking at your name on the subscription, and it wasn't even showing live, bro. I had to hit the channel. Yeah, my bro about to
What?
start doing.
See, there, like I want to know everything in my city. I don't need to know all.
Oh shit,
That's not what
bro! God body news. Salute God body was good with it. It's my bro.
I just. Let me. Hold on. I could have went to books again.
Yeah.
Hard times in the Garden of Eden. Hold on. They tripping. Right here, bro. I did bring guns. All right. That's just. So I ain't got to argue with these people. They don't want to say it like that.
It sure was in the cut, God body. I'm bro. See, I told you, bro. YouTube be
Yeah.
hating on you, dog.
You see that dope? What they talking about?
Garden of Eden, Florida. I like, hey, bro. So look, when you link, all right, check this out. When you link Florida all the way up to New York, watch, it's about to be a drop. It says located not far from Bristol in Northwest Florida's Liberty County. The epic, stunning Garden of Eden Trail is part of the 6,295 acre. See the
Yeah.
Apalachicola
Yeah.
Bluffs
Yeah.
and Ravines Preserve. Yeah, Apalachicola. I got you.
Apalachicola. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, because it's like Appalachians and Chicola. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
And the Ravines Preserve, the 3.75-mile hike begins in unremarkable shrub, wiregrass, and long pine. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Um,
God body in his peace.
Matter of fact, I should go to the other one. Well, this one will work. The
So
Garden of
check this out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go
Well,
ahead. Go
look.
ahead.
So you got the oldest forest ever at
Mm-hmm.
three some 100 million years
380
in New York,
million. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you then you got then you got Florida. What y'all say, bro? That whole eastern seaboard, bro. Like it's a
Mm-hmm.
jungle, dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's one, especially like I say, when I'm in Virginia on that I-81. When I look to my left and right, boy, it'll be looking scary. Cause I'll be up in the mountains looking down. I'll be a couple, like 1,000 feet up, and all you see is just it look like the Amazon, bro. Parts of the East Coast are like the Amazon. New York too. New York look like the doggone Amazon when you go there upstate, man. And of course,
Yep.
Florida, you already know.
Yep. So this is gonna be always a big point right here. The Garden of Eden was watered by a river that flowed from 4 heads. Right. This river has 4 heads. One of these came from a land where there was gold. The second, and like you said, one of these coming from a land where there was gold. So the Okeechobee River or lake, the Okeechobee Lake has 4 heads. One coming from the north, which, if you really want to be honest, is coming from Georgia, and we know Georgia has gold. You know what I'm saying? They say one of these come from land where there was gold. The second wound through the land of Kush. Probably coming from over there by Louisiana. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Third
Real
was
talk.
Tigris. Coming from that eastern seaboard, like you said, more like South Carolina when you
Real
really
talk.
look at where it starts. And the fourth was the Euphrates. You know what I mean? Straight
Hey,
down south with it.
whenever you get done with this, pull up a Google map, bro. Like we ain't gotta go super in depth, but I want to show from that area up there in New York down to Florida. Whenever you get done.
Y'all got to show them this. Matter of fact, they saying the Chattahoochee. They saying, in addition, some of the rarest plants in the world grow along the bluffs and steep-head ravens of the east side of the river between Bristol and Chattahoochee. Hold on, for Callaway, the theory was not just the Apalachicola is fed by 4 primary tributaries or heads, right? Exactly like the river described in the book of Genesis. In addition, some of the rarest plants in the world grow along the bluffs and steep-head ravens of the
That
east
man
side
bringing
of the river between Bristol and Chattahoochee. Among these are both the Florida Toria and the Florida yew. The Toria was officially discovered by the botanist Hardy Bryan Croom during the 1820s and named for Dr. John Toria, a famed naturalist of the time. Locals have long called it the stinking cedar for the strong odor it emits when it is bruised. They also believe it is the famed gopher wood from which Noah built the ark. This legend, of course, added strength to the Callaway theory that he had found the Garden of Eden. You know?
Damn. Boy, you brought that together. Hey, bro. I like how you brought that shit together, dog.
So
Where
that's
else?
what
Hey, bro. Go ahead.
there is no Atlantis if we ain't talking about, if we can't connect all this. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yep. There is no Noah if we can't connect Atlantis. You feel me? It happened right here. You know, this flood. They wonder how North America was barren to a degree in a lot of parts of it. That's why we were so tribal. We couldn't be spread out no more. We like, man, we gotta make sure we're not getting washed out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If we spread out and don't have nobody near you, you'll never know what happened to them when that flood comes.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And that's the Cherokees' history and other tribes like Cherokee. That's how their history starts, from a flood.
Mm.
You know, and then they survived that flood. They were like the ones in the ark, and they landed on Mount Attila, what we call it Atlantis.
Mm.
Yeah, the Cherokee are the Canaanites. Biblically speaking, I'm gonna show that because I get tired. I'm always saying that. Why he always saying that shit? You know.
God Body said, piece that shit together. That's right. Calico gonna bring it together, bro. I like how you build his shit up, bro.
Yep. Yep. The
And he,
Phoenicians, because we
mm-hmm.
went through this. Now we know the Afro-Asiatics. We know these are all just Phoenician. The language is Phoenician. The language is Canaanite. All that Hebrew stuff, it was no such thing. You know what I mean? Hebrew is a conglomerate of the Phoenician languages and all that. So Hebrews, the real ones, would be a conglomerate of Phoenician people, the Canaanites, right? Just like the language is. The language is telling you everything to people, you know, because it's never been, people are like, no such thing Hebrew people, and I just showed you the Hebrew. But anyway, people say there's no such thing Hebrew people. Hebrew is a language. Well, guess what? It's not a language. You know what I mean? Canaanite is, and it's a people. You feel me? Phoenician is, and it's a people. You know, Canaanite is not a language, so it's not truly a people. Is invaders. Pillagers, robbers. That's all they were. Hebrew, but Hebrew are not Israelites or the
Hey,
real
go back and
Jews.
show them that, bro. Hey, go back and show them for the ones that's just pulling up, so they can understand what you're talking about, bro. Show
Yeah,
them that picture,
yeah,
yeah, of the Agigi in the Hebrew, just to bring it home. Yeah, because I was early in the build, just to bring it home, bro. So that way they could put a face to the information.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I might have.
Hey, PNF showed me this. If you go down to that arrow all the way to the right, it'll give you a list of all your links, and then you can just hit it instead of having to try to figure out what's what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to do that. It's real. It's where that
Hold
duck
on.
at.
Hold on. Let me just. Could the Native Americans be descendants of the Hebrews? Several evidences documented that these Canaanites had indeed colonized the North American continent. Boom, boom, boom. Scientists have labeled the Cherokee not as Native American, but as Middle Eastern because they possibly corroborating the Canaanite origin of both. Come on, man. That's what the DNA scientists trying to tell. Come on, man. Huh? They say, nigga, we know who you is. You them damn Phoenicians that sailed over here and took over this land. Well, the Native Americans, Canaanites, huh? See, look, And don't even worry about Quora.com. You got everybody to make their comments on that shit. But it be some good shit on there sometimes.
Real
The
talk.
people in there. All right.
But yeah,
I was trying to see all of the ain't none of these disagreeing with me. All of this ain't old Canaan in the new world. Let me just tap on this. Just
yeah.
to
Whenever
have
you get done with this, though, make sure to go back to that Hebrew. Yeah, bro.
yes, sir.
Don't
Oh
forget
yeah,
that.
most definitely, most definitely. I'm gonna pull them right back up. I'm glad
All
you're
right.
here. Old
Yeah, like I
Canaan.
said,
New world.
and like I said, there's a drop down menu. If you go all the way to the right on the side of that plus, you should have an arrow pointing down, and it'll give you your whole list. I'll be seeing PNF do. I'm like, all right, that's how that shit work.
Get them three
See, I don't,
links. Oh yeah. That arrow down. I got you.
yeah, and yeah. But you want me to read it? I got you though.
All right, hold on. They say Indian removal and decline of American Hebraism. Mm. Boom, 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 boom. They saying this is a late novel, The Bee Hunter, or the Oak Openings of Eight. This is a book from 1848. Has fallen both out of print and off the critical radar. Set in the territory of Michigan in the early days of the War of 1812, this novel tells the story of Benjamin Bowden, a man whose exceptional moral character is surpassed only by his ability to observe the flight paths of bees. Bowden's solitary life of honey harvesting is disrupted when local Native American populations began choosing sides in the unfolding conflict. Further complication arises from Bowden's budding relationship with Marjorie, the charming sister of a drunk. The hollow earth and the town. They got some stuff going on right here. Hold on, but ain't what I want. That was a little flaking. Let me go to one right under it. Motherfucking Wiktionary, just to get some just see what they basically be saying, right?
Man, see,
Even though that
everybody's saying that, man. Everybody's saying
the
peace to the
Cherokee
gods.
term
Finally
is
caught it off.
the Canaanite language. Go back up
Sorry,
with it.
sorry,
We'll see that.
sorry, bro. I'm not trying to talk over you, bro. My bad.
No. I'm talking. I'm just damn. I feel like I'm talking to myself, but no, I ain't really even saying much. I
Yeah,
want the people to hear you because you communicating with them.
yeah, Sheree L, peace, God. It said peace to the gods. Finally caught a law,
For
man.
sure.
That's why I'm telling you, bro. Like you really shadow ban. You really got to do the upcoming shit, bro, so people can hit the notify, man. My bro really shadow ban for real, bro.
Yeah, they know I ain't supposed to be here, man. I done got more strikes than any channel that still had their channel. That's why I just
I
sit
don't
down
know.
for months.
I don't,
I sit
I don't
down
know,
for like
Reggie.
3 months every time. When I get like
Reggie
2
be
strikes, I just sit down for about 3 months.
yeah. Yeah, you got to start appealing them shits, man. Fuck all that, bro.
Every time. I done did all that. Oh, man, the last time I won Trump was in office, man. Get Trump back in there so I can win another. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Go ahead, bro.
Boom, right? Back to the Jewkatan Peninsula, right? Because when
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Columbus first discovered America, he and his crew founded a large population of people already inhabiting the land. And we know he ended up in the Caribbeans and this Gulf area, like South America really, but his people ended up making to the Gulf and Florida and all that. It is possible that these Native Americans are the descendants of the Jews. So that means a Jew is native to America. So that would make the Jewkatan Peninsula.
Ah,
You feel me?
huh?
You feel me? In a recent
Huh?
study, the the Phoenician Empire, we learned that the people of Canaan, especially the city-states of Tyre and Sidon, have traveled across the globe nearly 2,000 years before the time of who? Christ,
That
right?
boy piecing that together, bro.
Several evidences documented. See, if I'd have typed this up, they'd be like, oh, this nigga full of shit. But I'm glad, the other people have been talking about this for decades. Y'all just need to pay attention. Several evidences documented that these Canaanites had indeed colonized the North American continent, and that indeed the Phoenician Empire had planted this flag on our shores long before the time of Columbus. Now, you know what these abos do? They'll
What's
act
that?
like they've been here so long, they got beef with me for being here only 5,000 years. You know what I'm saying? They were like, you only been here 5,000 years, man. You can't tell me shit on my land. Hey, the Old Testament is quite clear to inform us that there was often a close relationship between Israel and the Phoenicians. For example, when King David died, we are told now Hiram, king of Tyre, that's the same people we talk about, sent his servants to Solomon because he heard that he had anointed him king in place of his father. You feel me? Man, he's sending them love. You know what I mean? We read through the scriptures of the close relationship between the Hebrews and the peoples of Tyre and Sidon at different times. It was the people of Tyre who helped Solomon build the temple. An undertaking which took at least 7 years to complete. Come on, man. The same people who built the temples here, man, they built the temples there. Even the Bible telling you this. And we be hating everything. We hate everything. We hate ourselves is what we doing. By hating this stuff.
No, by not understanding, bro. Don't they say people fear what they don't know? Huh? They fear what they don't know, bro. That's why I say people get stuck in dogma because you refuse to go into that dark that you afraid of. Niggas afraid to learn new shit, bro. They comfortable and they comfortable in that little box of information that they got, i.e. that Aboriginal playlist. You know, that's why I call niggas like the quarterback before you go in the huddle, and like the quarterback got that playlist on his wrist. I say, man, it's shit bigger, it's shit deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap, man.
And that's real. Because if it wasn't, all we'll do is rap all day.
That's
we
what I'm
good.
saying.
We good at it. We real good. We great. But guess what? We ain't finna do it, man. It's deeper than rap.
Facts, like bro. Shit deeper than rap, bro. You know, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, and I love my Aboriginal brothers and sisters, man. But I'm like, bro, if we've been here in the Americas from the beginning of time, which I agree, you know what I'm saying? But you don't think we spread? How, like, if you got all the pyramids, like I said, just in Guatemala, you got 60,000 pyramids, dog. Just in Guatemala alone. Where else would you get that technology? You know what I'm saying? To have it. Say again?
No, I just say old world. You know,
super old world, bro. Look, bro. Somebody said this like a year or 2 years ago. I gotta steal it. I think it might have been my brother Roddy. But how they say Africa, the motherland? Okay, y'all can have that. Nigga, this the great grandmotherland. Nigga, how about that, dog?
Yes, sir. Yep. We tapping on this Jewkatan Peninsula.
God body crazy.
Yeah. Hey.
What's wrong with these Negroes?
Yes, sir.
That's why I God body my dog, man. Salute Chicago, bro. My bro. I shared your video, bro. So I'm trying to help as best I can, man. Cause I want to see you grow, bro. You got too much information, and I know I ain't gonna say no names, but you gonna be coming over here stealing your damn info and shit, stealing the work. Hey. I ain't gonna say no names though.
You know what I mean? Hey, sometimes they feel like they can do it better. You know what I mean? That's really what it be. They feel like they can do it better, so they just gonna, you know, make
I'm
that.
Just saying, bro.
They think they can.
When a nigga says that, hey, I just came up on a new theory that Tartaria or the Tartarians was Russian. I'm like, hold on, where the fuck you got that from, bruh? Huh? Where you got that from? Excuse my language to the ladies in the room, but where you got that from, bruh?
I mean, they sure picked, you know, a hell of a time to do it. They did it right after, not necessarily the day after, but like 2 days after. That we made sure we ironed it out. Ironed it out. You know what I mean? A couple of these brothers was in there. You know, my brother
God body pull it up. Look at him.
I see him.
Go. That's my brother.
Salute.
Salute, God body. How you doing, bro?
What's going on? Hey.
Yeah, I used to build with you, D Calico, I caught you. You used to be at Mark Nash shit a couple
Yeah,
times.
sure did. Yeah, I used to be slaying them over there, man. I ain't lying. I used to be throwing them. But you know, me and Mark, you know, but we don't have. Hey, I done had it up and down with all of them. But me and my boy Reggie was like Stephen A. and Skip Bayless, man. I'm talking about. It was ridiculous when we used to be going at it.
Hey, y'all I knew every time you come up, it was gonna be like a show. At least we got somebody that could go against the main, you know.
For real. That's why I was like, hey, I felt like he was stupid when we had that little beef. I'm like, bro, your show ain't gonna be nothing. I'm gone. You feel me? Shoot, cause we used to be goddamn what? Playing at least devil's advocate. You know how it go.
That's a age. Hold on, that's a age.
We done had rap battles and everything over there. We be going.
That's why I found out you knew how to rap and shit. I'm like, and real rap ass. That's the same place over there and shit. I'm like, god damn, these dudes really know how to rap. Good as fuck.
I appreciate that, God body. Nah,
yeah, y'all
man,
just don't be talking because you know how dudes just be. Yeah, I know how to rap. Like, nah.
Yeah.
I say the opposite, bro. I let them big it up. I'll be like, bro, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I used to do it back in the day, man. I'm retired, man.
But I don't want to throw y'all off, but I want to change the subject. But like that's the reason why I stay away from like sort of like the Aboriginal community because like I got my mom is from like America, and my dad is straight from Barbados. So you will have Aboriginals in the community that diss the islands or say fuck Barbados and all that. And you know I fall in between, bro. So I just fall back, like.
Bro, bro. That's the corniest argument. Like, look, I done gave them people hell because I got people from the islands that live in the UK. They just as American as us, bro. I don't give a damn where they at, nigga. They lineage tied to here.
They're the real deal. If they come over here, they be Gullah. They from the island, so they get you. That's all it is. That's all that means. You know, Gullah and Geechee.
Man, we got family in the UK, Trinidad. I just can't. I'm cool on it. Just like I'm not gonna say fuck them and shit. And I got people over there too. Like,
yeah. I can't even agree. I can't even stand with y'all saying it. You know what I'm saying? For real, my people are looking at me like I'm. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't with that crap. You know,
it's like just like my dad go with the Moorish ideology.
Like too many people hate on Haitians and stuff. Like I ain't with that. Like I know real Haitians. You know what I'm saying? And they some real niggas. So why would I, you know what I'm saying, do it like that?
When they don't understand we the same, it's just a different culture. Like the culture is what makes us different.
Yep. That's it.
Hey, bro, to be honest, they think we got different cultures, bro. Some of the patois in Creole is the same exact patois, bro. In Jamaica, it's the same patois in parts of South America. Me and my bro Lacono did a build on that over a year ago. I need to go screenshot some of that build and drop it, dog. Because a lot of it is the language, but a lot of it is also the customs. Like how you got.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I meant customs.
yeah. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's like the customs may be slightly different, but it all comes from the parent culture. So, you know, the people that say that, bro, look, just bypass that because you got a lot of haters that only want to say the real Americans are just in the north. That's retarded. So you just gonna forget about all the Olmec, Aztec, Toltec, Mayan, all that. That was all. Come on, man, stop it. Sapotec.
Like we did. If we're looking at a geopolitical scale, you gotta have trade. Like you gotta interact.
Yeah.
You know?
Go ahead and cook, God, but I'm going on mute.
No, because it just shows like it's more history that we just don't know. Like it's all type of trade routes, everything, migration patterns, even people getting exiled out of kingdoms and moving on to different countries that people don't talk about.
Facts. That's why, hey, bro, you got to come build with us, dog. See, I told you, Calico, bro. Like the dudes that follow me, you know what I'm saying? Like the few from boxing, niggas be smart and intelligent as fuck, bro.
Man, I told you it, bro. Even though a person might not be talking about knowledge at the moment, you can still tell when a person got intellect. They could be talking about sports. They could be talking about sports. You can still tell. But some people want to hate. Oh, he's dumb. He's talking about sports. Man, you gonna hit, bro? That brother intelligent.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
Especially what we go through every day as man, bro. That sports be like a, just a little 30-minute hour relief. God damn it! Like,
These are facts, bro. And
and
look,
it's the best way to stay in shape. Best way in the world to
fact.
stay in shape.
It's
Pick
a
a
fact,
sport,
man.
it don't matter.
Exactly, and go play it. Like, and that's why I tell people, like, when you look at ancient America, now I'm still verifying this, but one of the names for the sport was called Chunky, Chunkie, and Chunky is basically a conglomerate of all the sports. So you got from basketball to football. I don't know about baseball, but definitely hockey and soccer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got all the components and shit, and it was all across the Americas. Like, whenever you read that Verrazano Codex that me and Calico be breaking down, they was playing a form of Chunky then. When Verrazano pulled up, you know what I'm saying, the King Chieftain, you know what I'm saying, it didn't get into the details, but it was with a bow and arrow. Like, they would shoot up a bow and arrow, and you'd have to move. It was crazy, bro. Like I don't even want to get too deep into it, bro. But long story short, yeah, we had ancient sports, and we tie our ancient sports to our belief structure, and our belief systems. You know what I'm saying? So it get deep, and like how God Body said, bro, you got all these patterns of trade, bro. Just in my town where I'm from, I'm 45 minutes from Baton Rouge. They tell you how other how other nations or other groups of clans was coming down here from, like I said, from Colorado to further west. Down from the Jewkatan all the way up, bro, from Georgia over. Like, we had these meetings, these localized meeting centers. And last, before I land my plane, all these colleges, bro, I think they've always been here, bro. We've always had education centers.
Them
they
giant buildings. Like, they Tartarian, type architecture. I know what you mean. Bro,
facts.
I don't want you to stop, because I'm ready. I want you to read this out loud. Read this.
I got you. Just highlight what you want. My brother Lord Damien,
because they're in trouble. Because shots fired, whatever it may be, it is what it is. I clip it now. I ain't worried about it, and I will. I'm gonna do it. Rod Hayes, you literally said, I don't know why anybody say that the Hebrews the Jews was from America, when, you know what I'm saying, we the Native Americans, and we went, and he just went on his little tangent, sounding crazy. I guess only to me, or people like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have went to the Ben Ishmael tribe, but we could just stick to these good old Cherokee, and I'm gonna let you read and show what it is and what it ain't. Go ahead, brother.
Cherokee carried a sacred ark before them into battle. He states the Cherokee linguistic structure is almost identical to the Hebrew language. The Cherokee word for wife is hava, or ava, or shava, is the Hebrew word commonly translated as Eve and means life giver. The Cherokee word for earth is Yankane, which means Yah's footstool. New moon assemblies with the new year beginning at the first sighting of the new moon during the spring equinox. In both Hebrew and Cherokee cultures, days are counted from the sundown. Both days had a daily sacrifice of fat, including peace offerings, sin offerings, trespass offerings. High priests of both cultures wear a white cotton cloak, 72 bells, a sleeveless jacket, and a breastplate set 12 stones. The Cherokee have feast days that closely resemble Passover, Pesach, Feast of First Fruits, Bikurim, Pentecost, Shavuot, the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, and the Feast of Tabernacles, Sukkot. During the Cherokee feast, that is similar to Passover, the songs include the words Yohi Washo Malshi, Yo, which means the anointed ruler in Cherokee. That's hard. These are just a few of the examples that show us what could be ancient Hebraic influence. Yes, sir.
I'm just saying, yo.
Hey, you see that word Mashi? You see the word Mashi that say anointed ruler in Cherokee? It's the same as Mashiach and Moshe.
Yes, sir.
Boy. Hey.
Washo is a tribe. Yeah, it's something special too.
We getting it.
Yo, tell me that ain't American. Hey, tell Rada I said yo, because I know he always that's his language.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
My
That's
Lord Damien, yo.
What?
That's that New York shit. Yes, sir.
These are just a few examples that show us what could be ancient Hebraic influence among Cherokee.
Yo.
Enumerated by James Ada. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's
It's
that
over,
knowledge,
man.
bro.
Bro, they playing. They playing, man. We them boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like we the most famous people in history. Like that's what
Facts.
just what it boiled down to. Like our history became, you know what I'm saying, the most talked about to the point they put it in their book.
Hey, 1 second. Look, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna go find it, check the back chat. I'm gonna go to Safa Karu, and I'm gonna show you how the ancient priest was dressed over here and how they stole that shit in the Vatican, started dressing just like that, bro. They stole that shit from the Maya. Give me 1 second. You going, Calico? You got it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, Calico, you gotta you're gonna have to put the notification up because your channel, I like your channel, bro.
I told him that, bro. He really shadow banned, bro. I was looking at my subscription. It didn't even say live. I had to hit his page to see it was live. You know, we gotta figure something out, bro, because this ain't making no sense, dog. Like the niggas with the real information shouldn't be getting banned like that, dog.
Yeah, because I think I found you at Crumb TV, Calico, but from watching him, I'm thinking like, oh, this dude got his own, page and shit like that. And then I start seeing you on Mark Nash and shit like that. So I'm guessing like, oh yeah, you too fucking with him or something.
Yep. Hold me down. Won't even let me grow. I'm talking about me, what's his name? What's his name? Be doing them crazy shows. Anyway, me and a couple of people who they all got over 1,000 now. They doing their thing. All of us was at the same amount. We were like, okay, we on our way. And then I got, knocked down. And all of them way over 1,000. I'm like, dang, man, they be holding me back, man. Like the people like me more than you, and you got all the fans. No, I'm just saying, it's all good.
Watch this. I'm about to show you something. Wait till I find it on Safa page.
And we were just touching on all this yesterday when we was talking about Carthage and these Afro-Asiatics, and people, finally coming into agreement with Tartaria being here also. See, the problem with Americans, these abos, they see it here. They like, oh, it's here. They act like it don't even exist nowhere else. It's not there. Nuh-uh. You ain't got the same shirt I got on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just act like because they got it. Nobody else got it. This Egypt. That ain't the real Egypt. This Tartaria. You know what they're going to say next? That ain't the real Tartaria. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't done that, so they kind of connecting it. So they kind of fucking up because I got them. Because goddamn, I've been showing them other videos how even on the maps it's showing you that when you look up Tartarian, it's gonna say an Egyptian imperium. It's part of the Egyptian empire. That's what it's considered, all Egyptian. These are all Afro-Asiatic people. This is where we get the Jews, so-called Jews, from. You got to be an Afro-Asiatic male. You got to be an Oriental that is dark-skinned. The Oriental mean the original. East means Asian, or Asian. So all of these people from the East will be considered Afro-Asiatics.
Hey, Calico, I call them Levantine niggas.
Yeah,
they from the Levant. Yeah.
And people like, you exactly right, bro. Like that's where you could get that where the skin tone starts to turn yellowish. It can even be fair skin. It could be dark also, but that is that big ass melting pot area.
Big pot. You know,
and it was like a doorway. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I know exactly.
You got motherfucking Egypt, West Africa, and Spain and Morocco. Spain, and Italy, all close as fuck. Like you can walk.
Walking distance. Walking distance.
Yeah, right. They right there, bro.
Yeah, Europe ain't number 3 peninsulas.
Yeah.
They like to make us think Europe is bigger than America.
Not even, bro.
Europe is
Not
bigger
even.
than Africa. They'll tell you, man, they used to teach that Europe was bigger than Africa.
Hey, I honestly think, bro, like I done traveled all across this mud, bro. I really think you could fit Asia in America, dog. Like I think you could fit Africa in America too, dog. I think America is the biggest continent, dog. I think that shit backwards, bro. Because when you was looking at when we was going through the older maps, that on the last live Calico, remember how they shorten up South America? They make it seem like it's not as wide over to the right side. It's way over Florida, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they tried to shorten down Florida. We know, me and you know how big Florida actually is.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell people this. Like I made the statement last time. I do it again. They'll tell you
Texas.
that from Maine, the furthest point of Maine to the most southern part of Southern California, they say roughly 38 to say 4,200 miles, roughly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't travel that.
But that's only driving though. But
driving though. But
like
watch this though. But watch this though. But how do you get hundreds of millions of square miles in a state, but we only 4,200 miles across?
It's only it's literally, watch this. Let me show you.
Like, you understand what I'm asking though?
Yeah.
Because I don't think most people get that when I say that. They tell you that there's hundreds of millions of square miles within a state. How?
That's crazy because like, you know, Barbados, that shit only like fucking like it's 133 miles apart. Like
I said 2,200, but it's telling you it's 2,400. It's 2,400 miles apart from California.
That's New York. That's New York though. That's New York.
That's far as you can probably get. You know, New York is far you can get on the East Coast.
No, you can't. Maine sits on top of New York. Yeah, I just went to Maine for the first time last year. I went to what's that town? It starts with a B. Bangor, Maine. I went to Bangor and a couple.
You know, Maine is tiny as hell, so I ain't gonna add another 1,000. It's not gonna do that. It added another.
What I told you, bro. I told you what I told you. I told you about 4,200.
Yeah, kilometers. But that's
kilometers. Oh, okay, that's kilometers. Man.
Yeah, the miles is 26. The miles is 20. See, that's all it was. You was thinking about, you know, the numbers you saw. You feel me? But it's 2,600 miles.
But still though, okay. All right, you got that. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. But driving, you definitely right, bro. It's gonna be 4,000 or something. You know, because it's too many twists and turns. You know, ups and downs that you have to take.
It's not a straight line. Facts. It's not a straight line. Facts. That's a fact.
Yeah, just going up is more distance. You know what I mean? Going over one bridge, that's way worse than going straight across the, you know, down the street.
Now look, just go to Google Maps and do that one more time. Go to Google Maps and see what the number is. And then, like I said, I'm gonna break down this hundreds of square mile stuff because I'm not sure. Do they mean hectares? Like, we're gonna go through that real quick if you don't mind. Because you got like acres and hectares, like that would make more sense. But to tell me you have 1,000,000 miles,
a hectare was like an acre and a half.
Yeah, that would make sense if you have millions of acres in a state. That makes sense. But to say you have millions of square miles in a state, it's not making sense, fam.
What's that good old European measurement system?
Yeah.
It's crazy you talking about the measurement because like the European standard, I was looking at what were people on, you know, like in ancient times, and people were going off the Persian measurement system and shit. So yeah, it's great.
It's interesting. It's interesting. But I'm about to look into. I'm about to play that right now. Persian measurement system. I'm gonna go look into that, bro.
Yeah, this is that Comacalco. It's Comacalco that your brother had brought earlier.
Yeah. Persian measurement system. I'm gonna look that up later. Official system of weights and measures was established in the ancient Persian Empire under the. Achaemenid Dynasty.
Yeah, I was getting deep, bro. I found out it was a Hebrew code where they used this Persian measurement system to actually measure, the real, I guess, the physical body of God. Like it was crazy.
Speaking of Persian, what that look like? I'm just saying that thing that look like
that's a straight Negro, bro.
That's an Afro-Asiatic. That's an Afro-Asiatic.
That's a straight Negro, dog. Bro, Yahoo got them images, bro. I'm gonna have to start rocking with Yahoo because Google be hiding all this stuff, dog. Yeah, Yahoo got them images for you, bro.
Yeah, they'll hide them, but you get specific, they'll give it to you.
That's a fact. That's how I had to do with them jade masks. When I started looking up Aztec and Mayan jade masks, bro, you can't tell me there ain't no Negroes, bro. And they all
these Mayans were the first people putting stucco on their buildings.
Yeah, that's ancient, bro. It's that stucco. They do that today. They love that stucco down here, bro. From here all the way to the southwest coast. Or the west coast, pardon me. Especially on the west. They love that stucco out there, man. Like us, we won't do a whole house stucco. You'll do parts of it, like parts of the front. You won't do your whole house stucco. Man, them pyramids is so tough over there, bro.
Yes, sir.
Look at that, dog. And then like I said, man, I've been going deeper into that Karasupe. You know what I'm saying? I got to get into the mystery systems of the Karasupe, bro. But look, what I always talk about to these ignorant niggas when I talk about Freemasonry and shit, bro. Hey, good looking God body, the profane or the sacred. And I always tell these niggas, the Freemasons, they look at the regular people that's not associated or affiliated as profane or what they call the useless eaters, man.
Yeah, I got a love and hate relationship for it, but it's like you're exactly right. It's like you got this. Let's just say it's 10 trillion people in this world, and it's just be like, if you really want to look at it, good and bad, it's some people that's like you gotta create systems and things like that. I hate to say it, but goddamn, because if you got motherfuckers just running around killing motherfuckers, who's gonna figure that shit out? Like I'm just gotta put the shit in real life.
Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna redo my video on the feudal system because I could have went harder with it. I was like, man, I should have went hard. I should have went more deeper. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised if America really created the feudal system because they try to give it to Europe, but I think we had that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the feudal system over here, basically like I think they bastardized it in Europe because of the greed. But in a feudal system, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have nothing, you don't come from a family, you don't have no lineage or nothing, and you trying to maintain where you going to work my land and you're going to fight in my wars, to earn your way into my society.
You gotta jump straight in like one of us. And matter of fact, get on the front line.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can make it through all that, then yeah, we're gonna give you the science, but we ain't giving you the science based off, you know what I'm saying? Just because you may look like us, nah. Like we're gonna take care of you, we're gonna feed you, and we're gonna take you in, we're gonna give you clothing and housing.
That's what you mean, rights of passage and stuff.
Yeah, you gotta pay how you weigh.
Yeah.
So like I don't blame God body for saying that, bro. Because bro, if you leave people to their own devices, what's gonna happen,
bro?
Everybody think they just gonna be able to take shit, like, and you know how that it's gonna be like if it's no repercussions for taking shit, then what type of like?
Exactly, like you're not gonna have a society. Your society has to be based off order, bro.
So watch this. I done prove that Adam and Eve was from America. The Garden of Eden in America. Atlantis in America. Enoch in America. Noah in America. The Great Flood washed out probably what we call the prehistoric type life. The dinosaur, the large animals, it washed them off. The Great Flood took care of a lot of things in North America, put it like that. And I feel like definitely brought all that. Like I said, Cherokee. I definitely just showed how the Cherokee are the Hebrews. You feel me? And that story goes went way long, but that could be a whole video itself. I don't know why. I don't know why people doing that. We ain't got to discredit them, brother. A lot of the ways that we see the Israelite brothers acting, they all ain't got their mind right. You feel me? They got a lot of they've been whitewashed. You feel me? They've been heavily influenced by the wrong people. And I don't think they should let nobody influence them but their own selves, or go back to the ones you think are pagans. Go holler at these Cherokees and get your tradition back. You know what I mean? Go do what they do. The real deal.
Being honest, bro. The indoctrination coming straight out the camps. You trading in white Jesus for black Jesus.
Man, you know how I look at them black guys, man. I'm all right with it, but Jesus ain't God. Man, better make him black and white. But he could always, he should be looked at as a brother. You know what I mean? Or as a great teacher. It was, what I'm saying, probably really looked at as the best teacher ever. That's what they're saying.
The nigga said you could be better than me.
More than that. They making it like
the nigga said you can do greater things than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once I read that, I ain't gonna lie. The character of Jesus was a gangster, bro. But the dude said you can do greater things than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't read the Bible for literal purposes, but I ain't gonna lie. Like when you read some of the parables, because I didn't read about like none of the New Testament until I was a grown man. And when I read some of the shit, I was like, bro, nigga was whipping ass in the church. You know what I'm saying? Like throwing niggas across.
Bro, why you think I did the video? Samson, Moses, and Jesus, the same guy. They the same guy.
Same entity, bro. That's why I tell people. Go ahead.
I'm saying when you really look at the story. But you see these little hair locks, right?
Hey, that drop you did on that was hard, bro. Yeah. Go ahead and build on that.
You see the little hair locks that that community wears. They get it from the Jew-katan Peninsula. You feel me? You see the hair locks in the statue. You feel me? Like you see this in the Native American culture all the time, even with two long cornrow braids or anything. They just make sure they have these two braids or this hair or these locks hanging right there the same way the imitator, the new school does. I'm gonna call them that, the new school. You feel me? They get it from the old school. That's just, showing that this is Jewkatan Peninsula. And we're gonna, be precise with it.
Hey, Damien backstage, bro. Lord Damien in the back. Yeah, man. I had to drop the link one more time. It's been a minute since we dropped the link, so I was like, just in case somebody want to pull up. Yeah, I'm gonna start being your co-host, bro. I got you, bro.
So, somebody got a little feedback.
Oh, that's probably me.
That's God body, yeah. It's a little feedback.
Oh, nah, that's not me. Yo, what's up? What's up?
What's going on, Lord Damien?
Yo, I see y'all spitting that fire. Yo, you see what I was telling you yesterday, real rap, or the other day offline about my bloodline?
Yeah.
You see, D Calico dropping that shit. This all this shit. That shit support what I was saying.
What's up?
Hell yeah.
It's a fact, bro. He dropping it, bro.
Yeah, son, that's that Louisian shit. That weighings.
Oh, hey. Go on the back chat. Go on the back chat, Calico, because we're gonna forget to drop it. Go on the back chat and hit that link real quick so you can see how they be stealing our shit. Yeah, hit that link. That's gonna take you straight to the picture. It's gonna take you straight to soft, bro. And we ain't gotta look it up.
Yo, real rap. Remember what I was telling you that I was waiting on?
What's up?
Remember what I was telling you I was waiting on offline?
Yeah.
That shit
Come
came.
on.
Ha ha.
Hey,
Yeah,
We
I
gonna
gotta go
talk.
get that thing.
We
Yeah, I
gonna
gotta
talk.
get tomorrow.
Yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. You see the thievery, huh, bro? It look God body back.
That's the fish head.
Yeah,
The
man.
bishop comes from Episcopo.
Yeah,
That's
go
why
back to
we
that
eat
picture, bro.
escovitch. Yeah, that's that fish. That's the shit in the middle. That's that ish. That's that wish. Like it's the essence. That's why when we replicate ourselves, our woman dream fish.
yep. Yep. Well, I can go back to the goddess Neith. Goddess Neith is known as the goddess of the great flood, you know, and she's depicted as a fish or a dolphin. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's one of the primordial gods, like we talking about from the Ogdad or the Ennead.
Yeah, and neath is also synonymous with underneath or inside something. Like how a
Yep.
sheath, when you put a sword in a sheath, is inside something. The neath is the dark side, which is usually the inside.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look at the Jewkatan Peninsula, man. Uh, Look how the Aztec or where they getting you know, royalty from, where they get their high priesthoods from.
And you know how Spanish people say you, right?
Yeah.
They be like, "You don't know
You.
what you talking about."
Yep. Yep. Uh,
Facts. You don't know. Facts. Facts.
you talking to me? Or you talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to me? Hey, bro, I even found an ancient word the other day. I was going back with that nigga Papour, right? But it actually was some beneficial, like positive shit, dog. It made me go and find the ancient word for puma. We created that word, bro. I'm gonna find it for you in a second. Hold on. We created the puma, not the. We created the title for the puma. Pardon me,
That's
because
crazy because we call cats kitty cats, but another thing we call a girl's vagina is a pum pum in the island.
Watch this.
facts.
Watch this. Since y'all said
Oh,
the
we gonna
cat,
cook.
right?
We gonna cook today, bro. Nigga, we got time, nigga. Calico on. We got time. We gonna cook, bro.
See, the Egyptian word for cat, huh? What was the Egyptian word for cat?
Hold on, I'm coming
M-A-U.
back. I'm coming back. I can't see the screen. I'm coming. Hold on. Let me check it out if I go grab my link so I can put it in the back chat. Yeah. Yeah.
Watch
Now
this.
watch this. Go
Watch
ahead.
this.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
The
trying to find my link.
Egyptian,
Go ahead.
the Egyptian word for cat, M-A-U, is pronounced meow.
Oh shit.
Huh?
The
You feel
cat.
me?
Pokemon, Mewtwo,
Huh?
and Pokemon the cat character is Mew.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So meow. Matter of fact, no. The Pokemon character's name is Meow, M-E-O-W. But this is M-A-U is still pronounced meow. This is literally how the Egyptians now worded or named the cat. This was the name that they gave to the cat. So it's nothing new under the sun. You feel me? And we relate more so with what our ancestors did. Like it's like you don't even have to tell a baby, the name of a cat. The cat, man, the baby gonna know meow. When you ask the baby what sound does a cat make? You feel me? A baby can tell you that. You know what I mean? Like they ain't even worried about saying cat. You know, they want to play with it and say meow. But yeah, that's just if we really studied the ancient language, the most ancient of languages, then it's just like the Bible say how they say wisdom coming from the mouths of babes. Because the most original language, babies come out speaking that. We just don't know it.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I was trying to, I had that theory recently. Because I noticed like certain, words that my sister would say when we was little. Like I'm like, yo, I wonder if that sound like g is or j is and whatnot. Like when you make like when little kids make up the names of their imaginary friends and shit like that.
Yep, 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 yep. What's the power behind those tones? I know what you mean. Because like the reason I say that, like the Egyptian word for mother is ma, M-A. You feel me? So these babies ain't making no mistakes. You feel me? They language is the original language. You know
The
what I mean?
human language. It's the language of man. The
Mm-hmm.
universal man language. Just like how tigers speak the same tiger language
Yep.
and lions speak lion and so on and so on.
Yep. Because they built their language system off of the tones they just naturally were already possess. You know, I came out. My mama made a dialect based off these sounds I made. Instead of making, me have to change my sounds to fit your dialect. You feel me?
Who
Yeah,
fell out? Um I think Real Rap just fell out.
let me see. Yeah, he back. He back.
Yeah, man. We gotta figure out. Hey, bro, you gotta keep your cell phone by your son. 'Cause I be texting like a motherfucker, bro.
Salutes.
Hey, put that. Hey, look, tap that link in the back chat, bro. I put that link in the back chat for the how to pronounce. See, like you a linguist, so I wanted you to see that so you could pronounce it. Show me a better way how to pronounce it. The second link, the cougar link.
SanDiegoZoo.org. Animals, mountain lion, puma
It's a
cougar.
good link, bro. I'm not gonna see you no trash, bro. Like I got that saved. I'm not gonna see you no
Bro,
garbage.
I already know the puma are part of the Jewkatan Peninsula also.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Scroll down. Watch, scroll down. They're gonna give you the dialect. Hold on. Look,
What
right
they gonna
there. Look. No. Go down a little more.
write it?
No, go down a little more. Right there, right there. Right there.
This paragraph right here.
You look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines down. The first word.
Oh, cougar. That's what they're saying. It's like a cougar, but cougar Kurana. Yep. So that's where the word cougar come from.
Mm-hmm.
And then spelled different. Yep. Panther. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but see, it say Puma is the name the Incas gave this cat in their language. Cougar seems to have come from some old South American Indian word. Yup. Cool. See, say it again.
Cougar Kurana.
All right. So you just slow it down. See, that's how I got to learn how to do. So
Yeah.
Cougar Corana. Okay. See, I was trying to say it all in one. When I found it, I was like Cougar.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
a compound word. That's what they
Right.
not. Even words we read all the time in English, they be compound words. There's no
So
such thing as a big word, a long word. There's no such thing. You know what I
got
mean?
you.
Maybe we tap in another language, maybe, but nah. Ain't none of that going on in English. Really nowhere, because you got root words and you know, they always small. It's really every letter is really a word.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
every
saying?
single.
Yeah. It's a simple,
Yeah,
like you
because in
said.
our language, in Latin language script, it's like it could be a letter A or B or
Yeah.
C, but in like the Asians, it'll be like one symbol for the sound cat or yeah,
Mhm.
like the what's it called? The syllable itself have its own synonym. I mean symbol.
Hmm. and it's going to either be masculine or feminine, and it's going to have a numerical value. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of stuff going into it.
This shit too far, bro. Hey, do me a favor. Go to Google Maps so we can show all the jungles in America, bro. Whenever you get done with this. But look, I
And
that's a good little link right there, bro. I like that link.
see, I
And
want to see how
the reason why I was looking up that Puma stuff, for those in the chat that don't know, they just found some old ancient American lion fossils in the Mississippi River. You know, and they said it was a lion that was 25% bigger than the African lion, and it weighed up to anywhere between 5 to 1,000 pounds, and it lived 11,000 years ago. They just found it. They just found it about a month and a half ago, and they've been updating it every couple of days. They've been updating. CNN just dropped a story on it like 2-3 days ago. So I need to make a clip about the ancient American lion right here in America, bro. Found in the bones found in the Mississippi River.
You sure they
Fossil
wasn't
remains.
lying? Nah, that was bad.
Oh, my
look,
boy,
the
man,
Star of
Lord
David,
Dave.
right? You put that cap on the Jewkatan Peninsula, right?
That's hard,
You got the Star of David, and right here in Mesoamerica. You know
man.
what I
That's
mean?
hard. Hey, to Sherry, I'll be saying the same thing. Realize, real eyes, real lies, the
Real
real
life.
lies. Mm. We be saying the same thing. See, great minds think alike. We be saying the same thing.
Yep. Come on now. Like the builders of the pyramids also put this 6-pointed star, pretty much like earrings on the homie. You know what I'm saying? Like a little side emblem of something, you know. So the Jew-katan Peninsula is a real thing. If you see right here, we talking about Uxmal in the Yucatan, a Maya city, right?
Hey, hey, bro. Yeah. I was about to say move the banner a little bit. That shit
Yeah.
hard.
Dr. Jakeman showed that the Star of David on this Campeche carving was instead the year bearer or imbricated race sign of the Mesoamerican calendar could hardly be significant in connection with the controversy over pre-Columbian crossings of the high seas. However, he assured us that notwithstanding his reinterpretation of the Campeche carving, an example of the Star of David has indeed been found in the pre-Columbian New World at Uxmal in the Jewkatan Peninsula, a Maya city which flourished between AD 650 and 1400. And checking through Dr. Jakeman's documentation, however, it becomes clear that the original source cited for this information is somehow garbled. It reads annual report of the U.S. Bureau of Ethnology, 1881 1882. We are now able to give the correct documentation. It should read second annual report of the Bureau of Ethnology, 1880 to 1881. So it was earlier than they thought, although appearing in the prestigious series, the question of its authenticity hardly arises. I mean, nobody asks if this authentic. Unfortunately, we have no idea whether the little carving or etching upon a shell can now be found for examination. So, we have to live with old pictures nowadays, or get out there and search the earth. But a Maya sculpture identified by Alexander von Wuthenau as a depiction of the Jewish Star of David, Earspool Senator M. Wells Jakeman, however, interprets it as the year bearer sign of the Mesoamerican calendar. Wide world photo of Star of David on the shell from the late classic ruins, Uxmal, Jewkatan. A lot of these, like the largest pyramid in the Americas ever, they tore it down just to have blocks to build a city and to build the roads and shit, and then little city and shit down there in Mexico. So this could have been a casualty, or we just not allowed to come check it out, or nobody took the time out. He looked like he got his own kind of sombrero on with his big boy 6-pointed star earrings. He bedazzled up. He got on his breastplate. He a high priest.
That's how it looked like Whoopi Goldberg character used to dress on Star Trek.
He definitely got that. When you got, man, people don't respect hairdressers, but our people's ain't. They always had it because it meant it. It means power. It's no different than having a crown. No different. Every hairdresser is a crown. Yeah, so yeah, I touched on the Tamahu and the Gigi being right from here. So that would make Yakub have been here. Yakub, like the Jewkatan, seems most definitely to have been the Yakubians, right? This is why they created the Tamahu or the Igigi to build their pyramids, like the Anunnaki said. The Anunnaki said this is what they created the Igigi or the Tamahu for. Well, where the hell is all these dang pyramids that they keep talking about? Where's all these pyramids that they keep talking about? They sure look like they all over here. They sure look like they all over here. Look like we had somebody working.
And that shit beautiful, bro.
We'll grab them by their hair. We grab them by their hair. Bro, you done seen them grab them by the hair and get them back and get them. Hey, if they got out of line, then it wasn't
that
no more.
That shit beautiful, dog. Man, that shit beautiful, bro. I gotta get down to Mexico, dog. Get down parts of South America, go see that shit.
Man, we better get some Sutherses to come with us. God dang it. If the Anunnaki needed the Igigi to build all of their structures and do all of that hard work, it was right here. The Igigi or the Tamahu. The Tamahu is a city in the Jew-katan Peninsula.
Let me ask you this, Calico. You don't think them pyramids was built with love, bro?
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we gave them life. They repaid us by doing the instructions. They didn't come up with the blueprints. You know what I mean? It's all love. It's like it is nowadays. It's like a reward. You're gonna get this reward system.
I think that is like they had attitude in the ancient world of like motherfuckers felt like it was like an honor to get to be a worker in the crew.
They knew we were gods, the ones they were dealing with. Yeah, them giant old heads. People respected every one of them.
Cause like when you see people that be like really into making what they doing what they making, it's like kind of like an OCD type of thing. Like motherfuckers really get obsessive about what they building. So like I think it was that attitude. Just the same way like how in the West they show us that when the girls be having the arranged marriages that they don't want to do it, but in real life they be like a groupie, like, yeah, I can't wait to marry the prince. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was like, yo, I hope that I get to work on the temple. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to it looking like it's a burden. You know what I mean?
Bro, imagine this. Way, thousands of years before social media, because we lived before social media. We remember being bored as kids. Kids don't know what bored is no more. You know
shit! Wow.
We done went to a whole nother place just reading a book. You know what I'm saying?
I remember those days. I remember running out of shit to watch and read, and then be And then be like, fuck it, let's make some paper airplanes, or and
Yep.
we trying to come up with something to do and shit.
Bro, go lizard hunting. See, I don't know, but I'm in Florida, But hey, anything, right? Get your BB gun. I'm just saying, right? So, man, they don't know nothing about none of that. So we're going way before us, way before when it was even more boring, so-called, right? Right? And you talking about you gonna show me a structure, a building that made me go, wow. And then I see people over here got scaffolding and everything, like they building over here too. And I'm looking like, you think I want to be a part of none of that?
And then you take your girl and your kids to the site and you be like, yo, you see that block over there on the top left corner? Yeah, I put that one there.
I put that one right there.
Uh-huh.
It took us an hour, 2 days or something. Hey, whatever. Hey, man. Think we went, man. Everybody gonna want to be a part of that. For real, everybody. Hey, if I got to fetch go fetch a pail of water, whatever the case may be, we finna get. Hey, I'm finna help make one of those, cause we done did it already for the dollar bill. So imagine if we would have did it for the thrill, huh? We'd have been running to do it as soon as the sun come up. Yeah, man.
And then you got everybody in the society is able, just like how when you go to the hood today, like damn near every nigga could rap on the low. You know what I'm saying? Like I could imagine everybody in the society being able to like do some type of contribution to that shit. Like literally imagine everybody in the world, like literally all the humans just on that shit, on some OCD shit.
Yeah, I can see that, bro. Man, it was a generations of niggas building, bro. Like for years, dog. Years of building. Like it's crazy, bro. The first apartment complex was in America, man.
Yeah, them Pueblos, goddamn, the first project, shit.
I'm already knowing Cherie. She said Grand Canyon full of stuff. That's why they won't let you see it. Like they'll let you get to parts of cause I've been to the Grand Canyon a few times, but you'll never get to, explore it. Like they got all that cordoned off and but you know what though? Don't trip because I'm a truck driver, right? So I'll be all over seeing all kind of, hey, bro. Hey, go to my Instagram real quick. Show them that. Watch. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in the back chat for you.
All right.
Hey, Cherie, watch this. Hey, this for you, sis. And I got a bunch of this. I'm gonna start flooding my Instagram again, but I'm not trying to do all at once. I do like a post a day every now and then, because I'm not really trying to build my Instagram. It's my new one. I'm not trying to build this one. It's just for my personal. But I be having all kind of images that I take videos and pictures of. I found Calico. I tell you, I found a pyramid in Spokane, Washington. Go to my TikTok. Go to my TikTok and my Instagram. Yeah, they got pyramids. Pyramids be all over the place in North America. It's just sometimes they'll hide it behind tree lines. They'll let certain things grow around it, or they'll just restrict you. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what they be doing with all the old structures. They just let the wild shit overgrow it. Cause it be even in the cities, it be like, yo, how come everything is manicured, but then they just letting all this shit grow right here? Or they hide in other buildings that be taller, like behind skyscrapers and shit.
Facts. And the mounds, see, like mounds is even worse. If they don't destroy it, if they don't landfill it, they don't turn it into a golf course or whatever, then they'll just leave it plain sight. You'll wonder, they got effigies all over. You'll be like, why it look like a snake? Like who, you know what I'm saying? They got one right down the street from my crib. It's right behind the hotel is sitting on a mound and it's an effigy right behind it. I'm gonna go jump that fence and take videos one day of that. It's right down the street from my crib. That way I ain't gotta go to Baton Rouge. I can go over there.
See, like you see these lumps or whatever on the serpent. See these like bulges on the serpent body.
Hold on, bro. I can't see. I'm coming back to the chat. Yeah.
These are important. You'll see it on all these reptilian structures all around the world. You feel me? Whenever you're looking at these real intelligent, sophisticated reptilians, they have these on them. You know what I mean? So that wouldn't have been a basic. That wasn't no basic lizard. Let me show you.
Right. Watch. Let me go to my TikTok. You see that? Well, I don't check no mess, but I don't never be on this. God doggy. Well, I'll never be on this shit. Alright. Let me see. Send this. Alright. Send, copy, back check, Calico. The last two links, Calico. Pick which one you want when you get a chance. I'm gonna put it in the chat too. Peace. That's my TikTok. That's the pyramid, and I got a bunch. Like whenever I start going back to work, or like, cause I'm not really trying to go there right. That's too doggone cold and the gas too hot. But whenever I start going back over the road, like I said, I'm gonna take more pictures and videos. No problem.
But you see the bulges?
I'm coming right back. Click link. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, it's the same. You know, you'll see it on thousands of them. You know what I mean? But it'll be like the one you see holding the pineal, you know, pine cone and all this different stuff, like, you know, bringing all this information or intelligence to mankind. Like we was touching on the Igigi. I mean, we have to touch on, you know, the Anunnaki or the reptilian type. Because, you know, it really goes to the Dogon and everything. Because the Dogon explained that, you know, their God, or, you know, that, you know, the ones that came from Sirius B, these Dogon reptilian looking humans had a crest on their head. That's what that literally is. It's not something, it's a crest, like a horn. When you have that mohawk type of thing, you'll see some reptilians have, you know, right down the center of their head. You know, that's a crest.
Yo, I just want to say that I don't think that it was that niggas actually came from Sirius B. What I think it really is that at some point in time, the particular radiation that comes from Sirius B is what triggered this mutation in that particular species that you see right there on the screen. Like, I don't believe that they actually visited. I think that's where the update came from. So, I mean, consciously on a sentient level, that it possibly was basically pure consciousness coming from that particular portal that we identify as the stars called Sirius A and Sirius B, as opposed to physical corporeal organisms traveling from there.
Right.
Because on the other side, nobody has bodies. There's no arms and legs. There's no ground. There's no sky. It's just allness. So you couldn't have a physical form out behind the stargates. We only got physical forms on this side of reality.
Dogon mythology tells that the Numo preferred dark, cool caves and like to move about at night rather than in the daylight.
Yeah, they were called Nomos.
It is possible that they might have been affected by the sunlight in the same way as these modern long-toed salamanders were. Not only did the kittlefish have the ability to live both in and out of water like the Numo, but they were also self-fertilizing like the Numo.
both having male and female reproductive organs. Ogo Temeli told Grial that the Numo were not only amphibians, but also self-generating and androgynous. He said by a special dispensation permitted only to them, they were able to fertilize themselves, being dual and bisexual. When the Numo combined their DNA with the terrain animals, the experiment appeared to succeed, and the first humans were born self-fertilizing and immortal, like the Numo. Compared to the kettlefish, these individuals represented about 85% of the species. It wasn't until after the birth of a single-sex male that it became evident that the experiment had failed. The single-sex males, if compared with the kettlefish, represent about 15% of the population, and these individuals were born mortal with no knowledge of a previous existence. Ogo Temeli described the first biological experiment, which involved a union between the Numo and Mother Earth, as resulting in the birth of two types of human Numo hybrids. One offspring was born normal, like the Numo, meaning it was an androgynous or a twin Numo. The other offspring, however, was defective. It was a single-sex male known as the jackal. Throughout the religion, references to twinness representing self-fertilizing androgyny, even though the twin Numo were identified as being self-fertilizing androgynous beings. The Dogon people perceived them as feminine. They were identified with the sun, which was a female symbol. The jackal on a... Hey, y'all see these bags everywhere, right? These concrete look like, a bag, look like a purse.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Don't say the wrong thing, Calico. Somebody got smashed for saying it was the wrong thing. Go ahead. What you think it is?
Oh, see what I say is, because the Dogon is also the Dagon. You see the image at the very bottom, the Dagon. The Dagon priest has that fish. Like he'll have a fish suit on or a fish body on. You see the Dagon priest, and you'll even see like they showing right there. The Dagon priest even has one of these. But you've seen it all around the world. You've seen on this part of the continent, every continent, right? And this image keeps showing these specialized creatures with that bag in their hand. So what is it doing? What it's doing, it's allowing them to have more weight to go into the water and walk the bottom of the oceans. To walk to the bottom, straight from the beach and just keep going or whatever. Because, we tend to float. So they have that. I look at it as that's the reason, because a lot of these most intellectual reptilian and different creatures, even Dogon sometimes, or, like I say, the Dagon every time, they come out of the water. The Dogon would literally even come out of the water. Like when you seeing that one reptilian looking one with the pineal cone, they're saying that he's coming out the water like Moses, but he ain't, we don't hear about them splitting the sea. They just came out of the sea, and they would literally have a stone tablet or basically bring one of these. And with this is the message. That is the glyph. That is the writing and everything. They're the messenger of the God. They come in with the message, and it's written on the tablet that they bearing in their hand, right? And it's also their weight to help them stay beneath the sea. So they're coming from the water. You feel me? Like the world is majority water. So we thinking the majority of the people live on land. The majority of all life is in the water. So that's how I look at it with that purse thing. They want us, they want us to think that something like that is coming straight out the sky with this heavy thing in his hand. When they're coming out of the water, that's why we say things are deep. When somebody could bring in that knowledge or whatever, we be like, that was deep. You feel me? We don't say that was steep, so it's most definitely got to do with those levels to that water. You know what I mean? Even the word degree means almost like a decline, to go down. So people, like I remember when I first looked at the etymology of degree, and I'm like, dang. So why are we talking about it? And it's like, taking a step down. But that's the whole point of going deep. You have to go down. You feel me? So that's the degrees. You descend.
Then you become an adept.
Yep. Through the depths. Yeah. You're going through the depth of like the ocean. The knowledge, the water is, represents that wisdom.
Hey, peace to PNF, man. PNF says some of the winged Sumerian statues have those bags too, though, Calico.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the one right here in the corner. Right. Look, right here. He got
Me,
the
it look
wings.
like the earth with the firmament over it.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's a better explanation than I heard from that Sanchez debate. I'll say that much.
Man, I know good and well, man, bro. That's why I don't even halfway listen to people, so I don't have to have they thought.
You seen, I was up. I went on his panel last night on Sanchez show.
Hey man, hey, y'all gotta start letting the nigga know so I can come support y'all, bro. Y'all be moving around these YouTube streets, man. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me
I
know.
was chopping it up with him. I was putting him onto the water world shit.
Man, you gotta go send me the time.
I ain't go in though because he was having a lecture about the Hebrews. I seen you in the chat.
As soon as he done with the Hebrews, you done gave him some.
Yeah.
As soon as he done with the
Hebrews. I seen you in the chat on that live. I think you was already gone. I had called in.
Dang. Yep, I ain't even know it. I kind of like
video that.
Matter of fact, I was working, but I was listening. I was listening and working. Yep.
You see how they do that, Lord Damien? They try to let shit grow over it, but it's so huge, bro. It's one of the biggest pyramids I've ever seen in my life, dog.
Yeah, they don't even call it pyramid because they want to think that. Huh?
It was like 3 or 4 of them that I passed up. That was the last one that I caught. I was like, I ain't missing the next one. But it was 3 or 4 before that one. That was the last one that I caught. I don't like the thing got added. But yeah, that was the last one that I caught right there, man.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'm about to mute up for a minute.
That's a bet.
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, it's really been real. Because y'all know I gotta get my baby to school. You know what I mean? Only one of them, but still.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hey, play that other link before you go, bro. Yeah, that one right there. Check that one out. So this way, I'm waiting on PNF breakdown on this because I gave it to Billy, but Billy didn't know he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know he was talking about. I'm waiting on PNF. So look, to the sister Cherie, that right there, that's in Colorado. It's on a back road. It's not far from where they say the so-called UT tribe is. But yeah, I'm gonna be waiting on my brother PNF to break that down, bro. So I can, you know what I'm saying, we can kill all that noise that the niggas was saying what they thought it was and thought it wasn't. Like I can't see that as being a natural structure. You know what I'm saying? Negroes was trying to talk about that temple that we looking at right now. That's some kind of natural structure. Like, please, all right, please. You can see the 3 different bodies. You know what I'm saying on it. And I took the picture from different angles so you can see how massive it is. That's why I say like truck driving, I got an advantage. Like I get to see ancient structures every day that, you know what I'm saying, people don't see. Just for years, I never take pictures, you know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I was like, nah, I got to start documenting this. It's too much. I'm seeing too much. Hey, Calicos, touch that arrow. Hit that arrow. Go to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, you probably got it zoomed in. That's my dad in front of me. The thing is blocking. Yeah, there you go. So that's how huge that is, man. My dad driving right in front of me.
Yep.
And then they got one more, bro.
I was about to say your dad looked like a truck.
Yeah, yeah, that's him. That's him. Yeah, man, we was driving to Oregon together, and there you go. So you see the last pyramids you was looking at, how it was long with them steps.
Mm-hmm.
Them people can't tell me nothing, bro. You know, and you see real pyramids on the West Coast. You don't see as many on the East and the Midwest, but where it's rock and stone, and you see all that on the West Coast, bro. You know, over here we got more mound structures, and that's the thing. Like with the mounds, people don't understand when they tore down the mounds, a lot of the mounds had stone around the mound. Like we didn't just build just mud, you know what I'm saying, or dirt mound. Like, man, we structured them things. Things had stone and all kind of stuff to add on to it, to give it more glamour. It's nothing that like for real, it's nothing really half-assed that our ancestors did, man. Everything was to the highest degree. Whereas today, everything is half-assed today. Like you're not getting you're not getting the highest level of quality. That's a fact, Sharice. She said step pyramids and stone facts. Man, and I got all kind of look. I got all kind of images on my phone like that. So I just wanted to share that with y'all so y'all can understand like the symbiotic relationship we had all throughout the Americas and the rest of the world.
I'm bro in the building. Peace to the gods.
Yeah, it was cooking, bro. It was a dope build, bro. It was a hell of a build, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shit. I might go live again.
Yeah, Cherie talking about that bird head. I was definitely thinking about Tahuti the whole time. Like you say, Quetzalcoatl. For sure.
Live again. I'm trying to think what else I could build. Cause I got some other stuff I ain't built on.
Nah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta shut it down because I gotta.
Do you think?
I gotta make a move.
Do you think, bro? Do you think, man? Like I said, man, I'm like I said, when you hear, bro, I'm gonna have to jump on the panel, dog, because you know what I'm saying, bro, being a doggone tunnel vision.
Yeah, I do.
Doggone tunnel vision. I like that though, bro. I got that caramel calco. I like that, bro. Caramel calco. Hardline came through earlier with dropping some heat. God Body came through dropping some heat. You know, my bro Lord Damien dropping some heat. Shit, bro, it was a good build, man. And salute to all the goddesses that pulled up too, for sure.
For sure. Like I told you, that's the only thing tend to be in my chat. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Wise women. I say, man, I always be telling the brothers, man, come keep these women some company, man. What's wrong with y'all?
They like that raspy D Calico voice, yo. They be like, yo, D
They know I got Damien and them with me now, man. Hey, real talk though. You know, the women love, wisdom. That's really what it boiled down to. But and the brothers, in real life, the brothers is woke like a mug. But I'm glad to see, even if it takes social media, I'm glad to see women that's really with it.
Yeah, I love being in the presence of females that's able to think like us.
Facts. That's how you add, bro. Shit, glad I got up to search you up. Ashe to this grand uprising. Peace, goddess. Ashe. Man, hey, I was even hey, Calico, you gonna like this. I was even putting them idiots on Delbert Blair, Dr. Delbert Blair. I was like, oh, y'all must know Dr.
Man, I was right there. I'm talking about, I think somebody tried to interject when you
Yeah. Hell yeah, they was trying to interject.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. Man, people don't even respect the real deal legends. You know what I mean?
Bro. They don't even know. And I'm not as familiar or as tight as I need to be. You know, I'm still getting a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, people like that talk longer than we've been living. So we may never learn all they brought. But we can take a shot at it. You know what I mean? We can try.
I like how PNF said. They said, well, look, the first party said, I have a new understanding of Africa pyramids and America step pyramids. One is for generating sun energy. The step pyramid produces water. Then he said also celestial pyramid theories. They place these sites under certain locations for birthing rituals for reincarnation. Hey, bro, I can't wait to come cook with you, PNF. All I ask, bro, when y'all go live, shoot your boy a text, man, because I don't be in the you know what I'm saying, getting all the notifications. Like y'all that got channels.
I'm talking about they keep
Man.
taking you off my subscription list. So you know.
Yeah, bro, they be
I
unsubscribing
think
me,
they
bro.
did it again. I think they did it again because
Man, let me go
I'm
check.
back to 903. When you
Let me go
did it,
check.
it went to 904. Then all of a sudden it's back at 903. So y'all know, hit that
Crypto.
like button, like, share, and subscribe. You know, most people tell you in the beginning, and I guess I just don't be thinking like the brother said. I just be
Nah,
tunnel vision. You
it's at
know.
906. Nah, we good. It's at 906.
Okay. Two more or two or three more people done jumped on
Man,
it.
I'm trying to get you to 1,000. We're gonna get you to 1,000 while, bro. I
Oh
got
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
he
when you
been
can't
for
go
real.
live, you ain't gonna get no subscriptions.
Yeah, he banned for real. Like I'm telling you, I was like, he called me. He said, "Rap, I'm about to go live." I said, "Bet." I went to my subscriptions just to see, you know what I'm saying, because like all the lives will jump up to the top if they live. I said, "Where he at?" So I scrolled down to his name. It didn't show the little red dot. I had to click his channel and then come on the channel to see it was live. I'm like, man, YouTube, bro, y'all really y'all really cutting up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come out anyway, YouTube. You can't stop, you know what I'm saying, what God created. Rock gonna be on your ass for that. All right, I'm gonna make sure to put it in the extra request to burn y'all ass up.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, I don't even know if I want to waste coals on them. You know what I'm saying? We could have made diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Shit, real.
Look, Crypto said the same thing. Look, Sherry said she had to do the same thing. That's why I'm saying, like that's why look, when you know you shadow ban, you gotta do the upcoming, bro. Like you don't have the luxury to just go live and have you people, you know what I'm saying? Because they ain't sending out your notifications. They don't want you to grow. That's why they doing that. Yeah, man, you gonna have to do the upcoming, bro. Bro, come back, PNF, come back, dog. Come back, bro. You gotta get at him, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get at him, man. Man, I've been building with them Negroes from Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Man, I didn't fall asleep till like damn near Tuesday, dog. I took all Wednesdays. I slept for like damn near a day and a half, man, playing with them boys over there, man. Spitting hot fire. Me and Calico. Shit, Lord Damien, we gotta get you over there too, bro. The real tribe up. The real tribe up, Sherry. That's right. You know, real tribe up. Real information, real informers, you know, real researchers, real scholars, real scientists. PNF, I'm gonna tell you straight up. He said, "Do the Aboriginal community miss PNF SL and need his presence? They need you, bro, but they don't appreciate you though, cause all them ass whippings you was giving them and all that crushing you was doing. You know what I'm saying? You was crushing hopes and dreams, and you was getting that agenda out of there.
Was a nigga sicker. Niggas got no influence from rappers, but they talk slicker. Never seen a killer talk a lot, but they talk killer. Ever seen the animal out of the box? Soft niggas. Depend on how much more BCs you'll get tossed quicker. You ain't strong if you in the top 10 of the weight, nigga. You had the obstacles of my life, you be a great quitter. But instead, I'm a great hitter. Hank Aaron, I'm great. And if you fake these eyes, you can't stare in. Hank Aaron, I'm great. And if you fake these eyes, you can't stare in, motherfucker.